Hello investors and traders, so today we'll speak about the stock market, the main indices, and at the ending we'll speak about Google stock. And let's start with the S&P 500. We can see that now it's trading at a declining channel. Also we have here a resistance level at this, let me check, it's 4,000. So if we would like to see ability to grow, first we should break out this declining channel. So as for me, now I think that the RSI, the momentum is 41. It's a weekly chart, weekly time frame. So now in these levels, of course, we have a lot of fears about the recession, the inflation spike, but I think that's current levels it's very attractive for buying stocks. The Nasdaq, the IT sector, we can see that also it's under pressure. This year is its performance from its high levels is more than 25%. So now we got the level, its lowest level for this year is was 10 hundreds. So now I think it's also here after a small consolidation there is ability, there is a huge potential for growth. All the IT stocks, Apple, Google, Netflix are down more than 40-50% this year. So here I will mention once again that in the Nasdaq I see a huge potential of growth in this year. And the last index for today, it's Russell 2000. It's small cap companies, small cap stocks. Also we can see that now we have here a support level. It's 175. It's actually it's the level since 2018. So as for me, it's also very attractive level for buying. Also we see that the momentum indicator RSI is in the weekly, it's 39. The monthly indicator is 42. So in my mind, I think it can be a very attractive time to buy the small cap stocks. And let's move to the DXY, the index dollar. We can see that it's continued to rise. Let's check the weekly time frame. Yeah, the inflation, the fears in the world. Later we see the euro dollar pair. It's actually in parity. So the dollar continued to rise. There are, as I told previously, there are many fears in the world. So the euro suffers also very high inflation now. There are many problems. So the USDs continue to rise, and I see here a potential of 108, and then maybe we will see a pullback, and then it start to fall. But as for now, I see only this target is 110. The US treasuries, the US 10-year bonds, its yield is now 3%. If we will see that in the future weeks the released data about the inflation will show us a small relief that the inflation will start to fall. So of course it's the yield of 10-year US bonds also will start to fall. Maybe till the end of this year we'll see 2.5, 2.2. And let's check the US dollar pair. Yeah, it's actually parity, 1.06. And as I see, there is a huge potential to break it down. So my final target for this pair is 0.80, 0.19, because the situation in the euro is not so good, not so strong. So as for me, it's better to buy the dollar for now. And let's check the crude oil, the Brent price. Now it's a little bit above 100. Of course, we can see for last years that it's been trading at the level of 16 till 18. But now the fears of inflation, the situation in the world economy made the oil to trade at such a higher price. Of course, there are a huge amount of the petroleum price, of the oil price in the inflation. So if we'll see breakdown of this level 100, of course the inflation will come down too. So I see in my focus, yes, that in the future weeks, in the future months, and of course till the end of this year, we can see a oil price much lower, maybe 18, 16, 17. And let's check the Google stock. It's one of the heaviest stock I'm buying right now. Its P ratio only 21, so for me it's very attractive. It's about 20% down from its high levels, and let's check its fundamentals. From the fundamental point of view, we can see its total score is 87. It's very high. And let's check the financial position. We can see that it's also its markets 9 from 10. The ratio of debt to EBITDA is less than 1. Interest coverage is also very high. The cash ratio is 4.7. So any problems with that at all. About the profitability, we can see the gross margin is 56, the net margin is 27, ROE, return on equity is 30%, so it's really very profitable company. And the growth rate has the highest mark. Also 3-year revenue growth is 25. The EBITDA growth from last 3 years is 34. It's also very high. And let's check the focus for the future years. The EPS growth for future 5 years is 24, and the total revenue growth for the future years is also about 12%. So the expectations for Google is very impressive. Let's check the current valuation. Also, we can see very high mark. The P ratio only 21. PS ratio, price per share, is below 6. So let me check for such marginality if it's about 30. So I would say that PS ratio 8, even 9, it will be okay. But here we have PS ratio less than 6, so it's very nice price, very nice value as for now, for this period of time. Any problems with that, the liquidity ratio, we can see the quick ratio, current ratio is much above the 1, so it's very good, very impressive. So let's come back to the chart once again. The weekly RSI, the momentum indicator, is 47, so we near the lower border of this indicator, so it's time to buy. And also let's check something else. It's the PE ratio for for example last 20 years. So we can see that from this point of view of this indicator, now we are trading at the levels of 2010, 2011. So actually now from this the P ratio, we are traded even lower than it was in 2018 and the COVID crisis 2020. So why not? So just imagine for yourself that Google last years is earned a lot of income, earned a lot of revenue. Also it has a huge buyback. Also, it has a huge buyback. The buyback supported stock price. So I think that's very diversified, high marginality, and the price. So generally speaking, I'm expecting the S&P and Nasdaq to bounce in the future months till the end of this year. I'm expecting to see the stock price much higher, and Google, Netflix, such companies, it's stocks that I'm heavily buying right now in my portfolio because their values, their multiplicators are very convenient for me, so I don't see a reason why not to buy the stocks. So if you like this video, press the like button, subscribe onto my channel, and see you in the next time. Bye.